Hello everyone, it's Al from Exiles, and we have a ABC deck profile for you guys today. So this deck I have not really experimented with since before links were a thing. Yeah, 16? Yeah, it's been a long time. But we are going to see what we can do with this new ABC deck profile. I think I've got a few spicy techs in this deck that other people may or may not be playing. I definitely know of one particular tech that people have been messing around with. Budget-wise, of course, this deck doesn't play Prosperity. And yeah, let's just get into the profile. So let's start off with the 3-ofs. You've got 3A, amazing card. This, when equipped, makes your monster unaffected by your opponent's monster effect, and obviously because it's a Union monster, if the equipped monster would be destroyed, you can destroy that card instead. And it can add a other Union monster from your graveyard to your hand when it's sent from the field to the graveyard. All of the ABC pieces effects when they're sent to the graveyard to add things to hand or summon things are not once per turn, so you can accrue quite a lot of advantage just by using like the link mechanic, which is amazing. 3B Buster Drake. This is probably the most important of the 3 pieces because when it's sent from the field to the graveyard, it can search basically any Union monster from your deck, and it makes your monster that's equipped with it unaffected by your opponent's spell effects, which is awesome. And then C Crush Wyvern is basically, if it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon a Union monster from your hand, as well as it making the equipped monster, the monster it's equipped to, unaffected by your opponent's trap effects. Meaning that if you've got a monster that's equipped with all 3 of these pieces, they have absolute protection other than, say, a Kaiju, which is pretty cool. 3 Photon Thrasher. I play 3 Photon Thrasher. It's a level 3 Light Warrior starter card. You can just special summon it from your hand when you've got no monsters. I'm not playing the Rotor to accompany this. I think 3 is just fine. You don't need additional ways to find this card. It's just good when you see it. It's a level 4 monster. You know, I don't feel the need for Rotor really. 3 Galaxy Soldier. This is probably the most important playmaker of the deck because it can get dead pieces out of your hand, summons itself, and can search another copy of itself from the deck, which can then discard potentially another dead piece that you can't get out of your hand and make your combos go further from that, which is fantastic. Not to mention it can go into your Cyber Dragon Infinity. Slightly weird ratio here. I've got 1 gold and 2 silver. These cards are good, but if they get negated or something, then it really sucks because you're just sat there with just a gadget on the field, and unless you have specifically either Union Hanger or unauthorized reactivation, you're not going to have a very good time. Still good cards to have. Playing 2 Union Driver. I've seen a lot of people playing 1. I like it at 2 because you always want an additional copy in your deck to make plays further down the line if you go into more of a grind game state, which is good. It sucks to see it in your hand, but again, you can still discard it with the Galaxy Soldier, which makes it, you know, at least not completely useless in your hand. 1 Mech Support Armor or normal summon. It can bring a Union monster back from the graveyard, and it also gives the Union protection, which is awesome. 3 copies of Nibiru. At best, it's a complete blowout for your opponent's combo decks. At worst, it can be discarded to summon Galaxy Soldier. 3 Gamma. You activate Union Hanger. Your opponent tries to use a monster effect negation to negate it. Drop a Gamma and a Driver. Then you can carry on with life. Not to mention they can both be used as link materials for things like IP or Cross Sheep or what have you, which is awesome. Let's not forget the Driver though, very important. If you draw the Driver and manage to find a Galaxy Soldier, you can just pitch the Driver, and then it's in your graveyard making your Gammas live potentially. 1 card I'm not running at the moment in my extra deck that I was thinking of doing was actually Lambda, because it wouldn't hurt playing that in the deck, and it would make your dead Gammas in hand after you've comboed pretty live. So that's something I'm considering. 3 copies of Union Hanger along with the Terraforming. Union Hanger basically does everything you want it to. It searches a light machine Union monster from your deck on activation. If a light machine is normal or special summoned to your side of the field, you can target one of those monsters, equip it with an appropriate Union monster from your deck, but that monster cannot be summoned this turn. However, you can bypass this by just equipping Union Driver, banishing the Union Driver to summon another piece from your deck, and then you'll be able to summon the piece from the spell and trap zone, and then carry on with your plays. Now here's the tech I'm on about. I'm on about Triple Transmodify. This with B Buster Drake specifically is awesome because you can use it on B Buster Drake, tribute it off, summon a Galaxy Soldier, sequence and chain block the Galaxy Soldier and the B Buster Drake in the way that suits you, and you can get a Galaxy Soldier and another piece from your deck just like that, which is awesome. Again, this is why I'm sort of flexing on the idea of Photon Thrasher a bit. Might put more light machines in, level 4s, maybe more gadgets, I don't know. But this has to be able to resolve with a machine, with a light machine in order for it to do anything. So that's just something. 3 copies of the second part of Union Hanger's effect on a quick play spell. Yeah, it can just equip a Union monster from your deck to a monster, just like that. Another reason why I think that this effect should have been on Union Hanger, and that Union Hanger should never have been generic. It should have only been able to equip Union monsters, but you know what? We live and we learn. Degenerate piece of crap fucking Link monster. My apologies, that was rude of me. And finally, Called by the Grave and Foolish Burial. Maybe foolish to get an extra piece in your graveyard, who knows. Now, extra deck. Double ABC Dragon Buster. Self-explanatory. Quick effect banishes a card on your opponent's side of the field and can tag itself off in your opponent's turn to summon back the 3 pieces or 3 light Union monsters from your banished, which is fantastic. 1 Bajinki Yashima. This is primarily your new replacement for Union Hanger. On Link Summon, it can bring monsters of the same level, one from the graveyard, one from the hand out, and then immediately perform an Xyz summon with them. It can pop a back row if a monster it points to detaches its material to activate effect. And yeah, it's fantastic. It helps do so much. And the rank 4s you'll be pairing with that are, for me, is Dugarius the Timeless and Gigant X. Now, Dugarius the Timeless is one of the most fantastic rank 4 monsters ever printed because it gives you the ability to potentially draw 2 cards, then discard a card. You can bring a monster back from your graveyard in defense position, and also you can just double the attack of a monster on your field for no reason. Obviously, it comes with its own drawbacks, obviously skipping your battle phase or main phase or draw phase depending on what you activate. Again, it's worth the risk in many cases. And 1 Gigant X because sometimes you have a unauthorized reactivation in your hand, you go for it, you can't use it on a non-machine, so you go into the Gigant X, search a machine with it, and just do whatever you want, which is awesome. 1 Cross Sheet. This is really good because we're playing fusion monsters, can bring additional names back from the graveyard, extend your plays even more. 1 IP Masquerena. This card is silly in your opponent's turn with an ABC Dragon Buster because you can just tag out the ABC Dragon Buster and then use IP Masquerena's effect to go into either your Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess, or your Mech Knight Crusadia Avramax. This card is incredibly difficult to get over if it's been IP'd into, and it's also a good out to Dragoon. I do play the 1 Borreload Dragon. Again, this is primarily a going second card to help deal with pesky boss monsters and steal them. And we were also keeping faithful to the sort of early to late 2017 when ABC was just starting to fall off the face of the planet. Nightmare package. We have a Cerberus, a Phoenix, and a Unicorn. Again, these cards are fantastic in tandem with IP Masquerena, as well as a rank 5 Cyber Dragons, Nova, and Infinity as just an Omni Negate package, just how we like it. But yeah, guys, that's been the deck profile. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's a bit different today, I know. ABC, who'd have seen this coming? Haven't explored this deck in a very long time. But yeah, thanks for watching, and next time we will be bringing you a Utopia deck profile. Peace.